Okay, Ethan Nation, welcome back to what I'm going to call small business stories. I've got so many stories up in here, and I've got to have a place to share them, and I've got to look back on them because some crazy stuff has happened since opening over 5 years ago at the downtown store in Salt Lake City. That's our original store. Speaking of that store, that's where this story starts. It was 2016, maybe 2017. And I was walking into the OG store dining room. It doesn't have a dining room now because we've outgrown it. Our whole kitchen is now the whole building. It's pretty much only drive-through and a little walk up in there. But back in the day, there was an area that people go in there and hang out in. And I went in for the day. I had my backpack, and I walk in, and we kept our original soda bar for catering. We kept it in the dining room because that was the only place we had to put it. And so I go and I throw my backpack on top of the soda bar. I think I walked into the kitchen or upstairs to do something. All of a sudden, I come back. My backpack is gone. And I'm like, oh, crap. There's no way. I start looking all around, scrambling. It's been maybe 10 minutes at this point. And I go upstairs, and I was like, all right, I'm going to check the cameras to see exactly what happened to this and make sure I didn't just set it anywhere before I go off looking. I see myself come in, walk in, put my backpack on the soda bar, and go off to do something else. Then I see this dude walk in with a guitar over his back, a long beard, and is dressed like a complete hippie homeless looking man. And comes in, looks around, grabs the backpack, throws it over his shoulder, and walks out. And I'm like, freak, okay, I gotta go find this guy. So I know he's got a guitar, I know he's got a big beard, and he's a hippie looking dude in downtown Salt Lake. He's homeless, he can't be far, and he's gotta be a pretty obvious looking. So I jump in my car, and me and my old business partner at the time, Quinn, we were searching all around Salt Lake for hours. I went into every business and say, have you seen this dude? Have you seen this dude? And finally, I go to this vape shop that's just around the corner from the OG. If you don't know the OG downtown store, I'm talking there's a homeless shelter really close. This is in the heart of downtown. You don't want to be out there alone on the streets. Let me say that much. But I was alone, out there on the streets. And I'm going business to business. Have you seen this dude? Finally, I go into this vape shop, and the vape shop's like, oh, yeah. Did you take your laptop? I'm like, what? Yeah, you did take my laptop. How'd you know? And my laptop was in my backpack, and that's the thing I was most worried about in the backpack. Oh, some guy just tried to sell us a laptop in here, and we totally knew it was stolen. I was like, what? Well, where'd he go? We're not sure, but he left his guitar here. Like, what? Why would he leave his guitar here? I'm like, they're like, he's got to be coming back for his guitar. He's got to be coming back. I saw the guitar. It's the same one the dude was holding. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to wait here. So I stake out of that vape shop for hours. And I mean hours. And this dude wasn't there. And so now it's pitch black outside, probably 11 p.m. I've been waiting in this vape shop for hours to do a little sting operation on this homeless dude with the guitar. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go door to door on some more businesses again, see if he's been around trying to sell that laptop to anyone else. So I'm going all the way down State Street at this point. It's the middle of the night. It's 11:30. I'm going in talking to these random shop owners, these random shop workers, and asking them if they've seen this weird guy with the guitar. All of a sudden, my phone rings. It's the vape shop. We swap numbers. They're like, get to Smoker's Guru now. So I start sprinting over to Smoker's Guru. I'm with my business partner, Quinn. I said, call the cops. I break into Smoker's Guru. There's the guy standing there. I'm like, where's my laptop? He's like, I don't have your laptop. I'm like, I have you on camera stealing my laptop. Give it back. He goes, I'm not going to jail. And he runs towards the back of the vape shop. If you haven't been in a vape shop, it's all glass. And everything inside the glass cases is also glass. But this dude jumps over the back of the glass cases, knocks over an entire case, probably, I'm talking $5,000-$10,000 worth of glass, shatters on the ground. Vape shop owner, or he wasn't even the owner, just a worker, just starts freaking out. He's like, oh no. He's like, well, go get this guy. So I start booking it after him. I don't know where my business partner is at this point. I'm alone. I go jump over this vape shop counter, what was left over. Follow this guy through the back room. He went out the back door. Now he's going through some sketchy back long alley in downtown Salt Lake at almost past midnight at this point. I see him down the alley. I know I'm faster than him, so I start booking it. I start booking it out to this guy. He's got the backpack on him. I was like, I got this guy for sure. Finally, I'm out of breath. It's been like a quarter mile. I jump, grab this guy by the backpack, pull him down. By the time we get up, the vape shop guy, a couple civilians, and my business partner, and we are all surrounding this guy. And then it's like a juking contest. We're all looking at each other, trying to juke each other out. Just when I can't think this story can't get any crazier. I'm trying to stop this random hobo guy with a guitar from stealing my laptop and backpack. It's midnight. I'm with a vape shop owner, my business partner, a couple neighbors that had come out with like big bats. There was literally houses on the alley, and the owners at the home came out with bats. Literally, when I think it can't get any crazier, we're all like kind of juking each other out. Everyone's kind of scared. There's this guy walking by. He's just walking by real chill. He's got a lot of tattoos, and let's just say he was a scary looking dude. He looks over and he's like, is that guy a criminal? I'm like, yeah, he stole my backpack. This guy walks up. Everyone's just juking each other out, kind of panicking. Guy goes up to this hobo guy. Boom! Takes him out with one hit. This guy's on the ground. I go in, immediately strip out the backpack from this guy. I look in there. There's no laptop. I asked him where it was. He was barely conscious. Anyways, long story short, the cops ended up coming, took this guy out of jail. Never found my laptop. Just now you think the story's probably over. Remember, this is the first or second year in my shop. So I see everything. Everything. I got one shop. I'm doing most of the cars, interacting with most of the customers myself. The guy walks into our dining. Looks a little familiar. Looks like maybe a convict that had cleaned up a little. It's the hobo. He doesn't have the guitar. He also doesn't have my laptop. He got out of jail. He comes in and he goes, well, I just want to say I'm really sorry about what happened. I was like, oh, all right. I appreciate it. Sorry. Where's my laptop? Well, I just want to let everything go and move forward from here. So I said, get out of my store. But anyways, that is the story of the crazy hobo guitar man that stole my laptop in the first year I was open down at Thirst.